So one thing that we all know about women, most women want a man, whether it be a Catholic man or whatever, to be financially stable so she can settle with him, right? So what are ways a man can show his woman that he is ready and financially stable to marry him? How can he display that to her?
That's a good question. So, I mean, of course, well, the first thing is having a job. I mean, if you have a job and you have steady flow of income coming in, then the lady, the woman, whoever you're engaged to, is going to feel a little more comfortable. But again, things happen in life, and sometimes, sometimes you fall in love with somebody and that's it. I mean, you're in love with them, and yesterday I attended a wedding, and the priest said something that made a lot of sense, and I've known this. He says, when you come to church and you're asking for God's grace, God's going to be with the man and women. He's the glue that keeps the marriage together. But the husband and wife, they're there to support each other, take care of each other. Sometimes one will have will be higher up than the other one, but each one still has to support the other one. You can't have jealousy. You can't, if my wife earned more money than me, I would not be jealous. Maybe. No, but no, but.
So you tell her you're not allowed to work more than this,
or earn more than this, or be more famous than me. See, that's not love. I mean,
your name's on a building, so I think you got the fame part covered.
But actually, my wife's been to the White House twice with two presidents because of her.
Nice.
I was in the Oval Office with President Clinton because she was invited to the White House. So we have a picture in the Oval Office with President Clinton, and she also had a picture with President Obama. Yeah, so she's done very well for herself, which is good. Again, you help each other, and this happened years ago because she was invited into by Carnegie Foundation to create a nationally board certified teaching certificate, and we had 4 children. And they were very young, and she asked me, can I do it? It would have been very easy for me, Mr. Machismo, to say, no, you stay home, you got to take care of the kids. But that was her gift.
That was her calling.
That was her calling. And I said, why would I hold her back? I need to be very supportive. And I said, yes. And so she was off at different trips and meetings nationally, and I was home with the kids lots of the time. So I played Mr. Mom the best way I could. The kids survived. They're all married, and so it was good.
Well, that again, back to the balancing act. She has the kids, you have the kids. It's the balancing act.
Exactly.
So I guess you kind of answered it. I was going to say, so how do you get invited to the White House? So, for a friend of mine, he's asking.
So, fast forward, she was in this Carnegie Foundation that they created a national board certification, and they had a first group of teachers to get nationally board certified. They were invited to the White House, and since my wife was one of the founding members, she introduced these teachers to the president. She sat next to the president in the Rose Garden. So, yeah, and before that, we were taken into the Oval Office, and we got to talk to him and shake his hand and all that. It was like, yeah, and so it was real funny because I shook his hand, went in. One of the teachers got sick, so I had to take her out of the compound. She was sick. So we were outside, and so people were looking in, and they said, "Is the president over there?" Yeah, president's in there. I just shook his hand. Really? Can I shake your hand? I go. All of a sudden, I said, "Okay."
You're gonna take his mojo off my hand.
I was like, "Okay, maybe I shouldn't wash my hand."
But that is awesome. Like, I really hope that one day I can do something, or maybe even my wife, whoever, which one gets there first, but do something that is recognizable to be invited to the White House.
Yeah.
Because I know it's not going to be win a Super Bowl or a baseball title, so it's got to be something. I didn't get blessed with this kind of athletic prowess, but we'll see one of these days. But